What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Rant and Review Pro Wrestling. We are in a bit of a news break today. There was some unfortunate news, and I did want to take the time to kind of talk about some of the unfortunate things that have been going on the past couple weeks in pro wrestling, which I usually try to stay away from personal story stuff, but I think it's probably time to address it and give our well wishes. Of course, over the past week, we heard that Blackjack Lanza unfortunately passed away, but he lived a really long life. He was in his 80s, and as JR had mentioned on his, as JR is dealing with cancer, and we wish him well as well, he mentioned that the fact that Blackjack Lanza, in addition to being known for being one of the Blackjacks along with Blackjack Mulligan back in the day, that he was also one of the key producers during the Attitude Era. So, the wrestling world misses a great one in Lanza, and so does his family, obviously, to a much greater extent. So we extend well wishes to his family, and once again to JR as he's recovering from dealing with his treatment for cancer. Of course, Jon Moxley, who is dealing with his issues with alcoholism and going through treatment right now. We also wish Mox the best in his recovery. AJ Lee recently talked about how she had been going through some mental health issues of her own, including during a time frame where a lot of people were focused on her husband, but nobody was really paying attention to what was going on with her. So that's also a sad thing. And then recently now we've got Jeff Hardy, who in our house show over the past weekend had, let's say, not the best performance. He seemed a little off, to put it mildly. And afterwards, in the last 24 hours, it has been reported that WWE released Hardy. Now, this wasn't, of course, one of the budget cut releases or any of that stuff. This was reportedly because WWE offered help and they offered to pay for help for Hardy to get treatment, which is one of the great things that WWE does. I know we rag on WWE a lot, but they're always very good. I mean, even if somebody wrestled in WWE back in the 80s, they will help them out with medical stuff like that for mental health and dependencies and chemical issues, which Jeff Hardy does have a history of. Hardy reportedly turned down and declined the treatment. His wife and Matt Hardy said that he's okay and he's at home. But they're not going to go into too much detail with it. Obviously, it's personal health records, which is another reason why I don't talk about it too much on this channel. But for all of these people, we wish them the best of luck and best health and best wishes and prayers to their families. Dealing with any kind of addiction like that is a very serious thing. It's not to be laughed at. It's not some look at how AEW handled it and look how WWE handled it and which company handled it better. This is like serious stuff. This is real life stuff. And what we can do as the wrestling community across the board, whether you're an AEW fan, a WWE fan, an NXT fan, New Japan, Impact, whatever, we're all in the same family. And we should all extend our best wishes to all of these people, JR and Mox and AJ and Jeff and the Lanza family and all of those people. It's the rough side of the business. It is a business along with a lot of businesses that involve artistic people and creative people and performers, being one myself, in different avenues. You do see a lot of that, and particularly with people who are performers, because there's a lot of stress involved when you have a lot of people coming at you. You're asked to perform, especially some of the stuff these guys and girls do, with having to be on all the time. And, sometimes we need to take a step back and understand that these people are human beings. But that's enough of my soapboxing about it. I want to know what you guys think about this stuff. Send your in fact, you know what? You guys put your well wishes to all of these people down in the description box below. That would be pretty classy. But until next time, we'll be covering some more lighter-hearted news stories here on the Rant and Review Pro Wrestling. Have a good day.